Hey, good morning, guys. Today is Sunday. I am on my way to the Goodwill bins. So, I'm going to bring you guys along with me and let's see what we find. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we are here. Gosh, it's so exciting, right? We are here. Let's see what we can find. All right, guys, so we've been here about an hour, and this is what I have so far. Got a cart here full of stuff that I'm gonna go through. One thing that I've learned is, and I mean, not everyone does it, because some people just know they've been doing it for so long that they just know the brands. But and you know, if I know a brand and I know it does well and I've sold it before, I won't look it up. But most of the stuff that I do go for, let me tell you, most of the stuff that I do buy or that I put in the cart, I look up on eBay just to see the comps, see the sell-through rate, and just see if it's worth buying. You know, over the years, I bought so much stuff that just sits, and so I want to make sure that everything that I buy, has good comps. First off, has a good sell-through rate, and then kind of go from there on whether I'm going to buy it or not. So I'm going to go through these, see what I can find, and then when I get home, I'll show you guys what I got. All right, see you in a few. All right, guys, it's about half an hour later. So my cart went from all that to just that now. So yeah, that's what happens when you go through your stuff and realize that some stuff isn't worth grabbing and others is. But it's important to do that because there's a lot of times where let me turn this up. There's a lot of times when you haven't heard of a brand, even if you haven't heard of it, it's important that you double check on it, because that's how you learn new brands, and two, it could be a really good brand that you just don't know about. So it's important to just double check and just check comps and check sell-through. All right, guys, let's see you. All right, guys, so I am home. I picked up I picked up 20 items from the Goodwill bins. Paid around $40. So paid about $2 an item, which isn't bad. I'm not mad at that. And I will show you what I got. So, of course, this is from the Goodwill bins where they do by weight, right? So picked up this Patagonia double-breasted kind of jacket sweater. There it is there, Patagonia. Look this up. This is actually should go for about 40 bucks, $30 to $40, I'm thinking. Saw this in the bins and wasn't sure. I don't really pick up a whole lot of dresses, but it looked pretty like linen-like. So I thought, you know what, let me put it in my basket and look it up. And this is an April Cornell dress. Has a little tie on the waist there. Buckles all the way down. This, I believe it's around 30 bucks. April Cornell. All right. This is a Dale Sport Norway. Dale Sport Norway. I've never heard of this brand, but got it and thought, you know what? And it's made in Norway, right? Everything, made in Sweden or Norway or, you know, one of those countries, I tend to pick up because I know, you know, it's real cold over there. So they make really good jackets and, you know, just good stuff. So I try to look up everything from like Norway or Sweden. And this, believe it or not, goes for about $60, $60 to $65. But it does have some imperfections. Has some I don't know if you can see that, but some little like holes, some little, what do you call those? Some little snags, like 3 of them. Here's the tag, quarter zip. Here's the tag. But I figure, you know, if they're going for around 60, 65, if I can get, I don't know, at least 20, 25 bucks for it, I'll be happy with that. This is just the bread and butter Ralph Lauren polo kind of chamber shirt. Denim and Supply, Ralph Lauren. I figure if I can sell this for, I don't know, around 15 bucks, $17. This is a size large. So, all right, so pick this up for, again, it's a Ralph Lauren, and, sorry, I got a little distracted, but, one thing I wanted to say, so I used to pick this up, and I used to put them in for around, in the $27 range, right? And it wouldn't sell. Wouldn't sell. And so, which leads me to what I want to say is, one of the biggest mistakes that I've made, and I almost lost my business because of it, is that I price things way too high. And yeah, you gotta look out for that. You gotta look out. You gotta look for. One thing I was overlooking as well was the sell-through rate. So you have to make sure something has a good sell-through rate, which of course is, sell-through rate is how many are listed, no, how many have sold divided by how many are listed, and then you multiply by 100. So that's the sell-through rate. So we want to make sure that you're paying attention to the sell-through rate, and your pricing is a big deal. You can't, I mean, you know, for me in the past, it was painful to let something go for $15, $14. But then it's more painful to have, you know, thousands of items just sitting in your storage unit, just, you know, sitting there. That's money that's sitting there in your storage unit. So how do I know? Because I did it. I made the mistake of doing that. And so I kind of want to, I'm going to preach that. You'll probably see it in every video of mine, because it's a mistake that I've made, and I believe it kills a lot of eBay businesses. Anyways, let me get off my soapbox here. So this is a high neck sweater. This is a Deso. This was in a California brand, made in California. I looked this up. I never heard of this brand before, but looked it up. Not a lot listed. I think there were maybe 8 listed, or between 8 and 10 listed, but 5 have sold. So it's a good sell-through rate, but there's just not a lot of. So I figured, you know, I'll just, if I have to wait a while to sell it, I think this one goes for about 30 bucks. And this is Constantly Varied gear, double XL. This is kind of like a cartoon kind of print. So there that is. These are around between $15 to $20. 15 to 20 bucks. Picked up these swimming trunks. Sorry, I today's Taco Tuesday, so I went and had some tacos a little earlier, so I'm burping those up. This brand is Mamjik swimming trunks. Looked it up, good brand, between 15 to 20 bucks. Whenever I see, I mean, you just look at these and they look like a good brand, right? Or they just look like good quality. So when you look up the brand, I put them in my basket and hadn't heard of the brand and looked it up, and they're around 15 to 20 bucks. Not bad. Lined. All right, next up we have these horse riding pants. These are Piper by Smart Pack. I believe these are men's. 32R. So I pick up a lot of, well, I've picked up a few horse riding pants before. Mostly women and little kids. See, they have the, I don't know if you can see that, but they have kind of the leather there on the inside of the leg. Here's the tag. But if you ever run into some horse riding pants, you want to just check them out and see. Here, let me see that. Let me do that again. Just look them up and see. You know, a lot of times these can be worth good money. These are, I think, around 30 bucks. 30 bucks or so. Equestrian. These are just bread and butter made well. Pants, women jeans. Let's see, high-rise skinny crop, made well, striped. These I figured I can get around $15, $17 for. Again, another brand. Well, this brand used to actually be really good. Used to sell pretty well. You could get maybe like 30 bucks for them. I think now, if I can get like between 17 and 20 bucks, I'll be happy with those. These here are riding pants. Oh, shoot. There's a big hole in them that I just saw. These are Fox riding pants. They got the big fox right here. Yeah, I just saw this big hole in the back leg here. See that? That happens a lot, right? Where you miss it. But I mean, I think I could still get some $15 for them. I mean, Fox is a pretty good brand. And they have the it had leather. Oh yeah, it has some leather right here. Leather on the inside. So I don't know. I figure if I can get, you know, 15, 20 bucks for them. I think I paid probably, I don't know, around $4 for them. Okay, this stuff has been listed, so it's in a different pile. These are Tommy Bahama sleepwear pants. Pretty standard. They got the little fish here. Everyone knows Tommy Bahama, right? I don't know, for some reason, when I first started thrifting, Tommy Bahama was like really in. And so it's really hard for me to pass up Tommy Bahama. Just because I'm so used to it being like, oh wow, I found Tommy Bahama. But it's not what it used to be. So I figured these are, you know, you find shirts all the time, but these are nice. You know, I figured if I can get 15 bucks for them, it's a good deal. This is an Oakley sweater. With an O there. V-neck. Large. I think I listed this for $17. Probably get an offer for 15. Now this is crazy. So this is a Minnesota Twins jersey, right? Number 7 Meyer. I don't know, his name is Joe something. But if you look closely, it's signed. And I looked up his it's signed right there. And I looked up his signature, and it does look like his signature. And also, see these little stitches here? These little stitches. I'm convinced that it's a game, like his game jersey, because Then if you look up here, you'll see that there's like dirt stains as well. So I think he's a pitcher, if I'm not mistaken. There's some dirt stains right there as well. So I'm convinced this is a gameplay jersey, but there is no certificate of authenticity or anything like that. What I did was I put everything in the description, and then I just put it as an auction. Starting at 20 bucks, whatever I get, I get. Of course, there's a part of me that's like, oh, you could possibly get like $300 for it if everything's legit. But I don't want to go through all that. So I'm going to let the eBay gods decide. So 20 bucks auction. I already got one bidder. So it's already sold for 20 bucks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is a Peloton. Just a sports bra. Small. I think I put it on for like $15. Yeah, anything Peloton. CrossFit used to be big. It's kind of, I think some stuff is still good in CrossFit. But, I don't know, anything that's like, I think Peloton is kind of on its way down. But, sell-through rate was pretty good. I wanted to show you, so, this is a Sesame Street reversible sweater. Reversible hoodie sweater. And let me see. Let me zip it up for you. So I didn't know who this was. So if you look at it, it's a all over print, right, in the hood. And it has a tag here. So it's an official Sesame Street hoodie. And it's reversible. And at first I was like, who is this? I was looking up like orange character. And then if you look on the inside or the other side, reversible, it is Ernie. So I thought that was cool, Bert and Ernie. I really didn't know who it was until I came home, because I didn't turn it around. I didn't do the reversal till I came home and was taking pictures of it. And that's when I found out it was Ernie. So, I don't know. There weren't a lot of comps for it. There are a lot of Sesame Street sweaters, but weren't a lot of comps for these. There's another like Snuffleupagus reversible with the all-around print. Put it on for like 32. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling this this might sit for a while, but you never know. So yeah, so those are all my... Oh, and then I also picked these up. Have 3, actually 4, but I'll show you 3. Bought this Pebble Beach golf towel. Right. This will go for like maybe like 15. Comps were around like 15. Got this Jetty. Oh, I didn't see that. Got this Jetty. What is this? A beanie hat, right? I didn't see that it said Driscoll's on the back, which makes sense because there's strawberries all over it. But this go for about $15 as well. And then last but not least, I got these Birkenstocks, black leather Birkenstocks. Found these just randomly. It's amazing the stuff you find at the bins that people actually put back. And that's how you find it. So, all right, guys. That's it for today. It's everything that I got. I want to thank you guys if you stuck around this long. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be making hopefully more videos like this. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope everyone's doing well. And we will catch you on the next one. All right. Bye, guys.